We got our whole chicken here, y'all, whole bird. And so this is a Springer Mountain chicken. This is the chicken that I prefer at home, the type of chicken I prefer at home, I should say. Springer Mountain, whatever they're doing, they make amazing chicken. And so I'm gonna show you guys how to prepare this chicken to be roasted. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start by looking inside the chicken to see if there's anything in here. And sure enough, there's a packet in there. Now I knew there was a packet in there, but I wanted you to see that there's a packet of stuff in there. And those are just the giblets, the innards of the chicken, the different organs and stuff. And so we take that out and you can discard that, or if you're creative, you can use that to make sauces and gravy and stuff like that. The next thing I want to do is I want to just start here by snipping off these wing tips, right? These are going to get discarded. Once again, if you were creative, put those with those innards and brown them up and make a gravy or a sauce with that. But for the purposes of roasting our chicken, we don't need that. So the next thing I want to do is look for any excess skin on the chicken. On here on the opening part of the chicken where they cut that chicken open and removed all that stuff, I'm just going to trim all this excess skin away. You don't have to do this, but I do this because I like a nicer presentation with my chicken, and we cut all that excess skin off. Same thing here with this tail. I'm gonna cut that off too. And kitchen shears, poultry shears, these are really good to have in your kitchen. So we're gonna spatchcock this chicken. And it sounds intimidating when you hear the phrase spatchcock, but all it is us splitting the chicken open. And so I flip this chicken over, and what I'm doing is I'm gonna look and find the spine of the chicken, or what we call the back. So if you wanna find the spine of the chicken, here's the beginning of it, the neck. Just follow down that line, and that's the spine of the chicken. And so what I do when I spatchcock my chicken is I start down here at the bottom, and I'm gonna cut on the side, each side of the spine to remove it from the chicken. So you start here, and you'll kind of see when you start cutting, it's right there on the back side. And with these poultry shears, makes it really easy to do this. Voila, that's your chicken back cut out. So now when we open up the chicken, you can open up the legs of the chicken, and this is pretty much a spatchcock chicken. This is what it's gonna look like, if you cook it breast side down, and if you flip it over, it'll now lay open. The only thing I like to do next is I like to inspect around where I removed the back at to see if I see any type of entrails left in here. So you see those guts, just gonna remove those from the chicken. And this is our spatchcock chicken. Now, what I like to do at this point is take my chicken and run it under some cold water just to give it a good rinse. I know it's become very trendy on the internet to not wash your chicken, that people put out videos talking about why you shouldn't wash your chicken. But I'm sorry, I'm from South Georgia, and I grew up in a household where we wash our meat. So I'm gonna wash this chicken under cold water to get all this stuff out of here, and then we'll apply our marinade. So if your chicken doesn't wanna lay open, as a pro tip here, what you can do is you can sort of come in here and split that bone right there, that breastbone from the backside. And then now you get a little bit more participation from your chicken when you want to open it up and butterfly it with this spatchcock technique. But this is what your chicken's gonna look like. And when you flip it over, legs down, making good contact with your cooking surface, yeah, that's a beautiful spatchcock chicken.